Hello guys, you're welcome to another episode of the MoneyTical School of Money podcast. My name is Obi Crypto. As usual, I have David Crypto with me in the building. And guys, today we have an interesting topic for you guys on the show. This episode is going to be very, very impactful, so I advise that you stay and watch it to the very end. Number one on the list today, we'll be talking about Eric Trump, the son of Donald Trump, endorsing Ethereum in this particular month of February. This is a surprise coming to the community, the entire crypto space. Everybody is surprised by this. Considering the performance of Ethereum in the last 12 months, Ethereum hasn't really done well in the last 12 months, to be honest with you guys, because when we look at it, Bitcoin ETF was approved in January 2024, right? And from that time to now, we have seen how far Bitcoin has moved. Bitcoin moved from around $40,000 to over $109,000 in a pace of about 11 months thereabout. But Ethereum, whose ETF was also approved, I think about 3-4 months after that of Bitcoin, Ethereum haven't made that same move. Ethereum has not. We have not seen the effect, the impact of the Ethereum ETF approval on the price performance of Ethereum in the market. Ethereum has still been dancing between the range of 300 to at about 400 billion market cap. And Solana has been catching up so fast with Ethereum. Solana right now is the 5th most valuable cryptocurrency on the coin market cap and valued at about over $100 billion. For me, I think Solana is going to give Ethereum a run for its money for this particular bull market, right? I think Solana is going to give Ethereum a run for the money. Considering what is happening in the Ethereum ecosystem entirely, yes, there's no doubt Ethereum has been a very big project, but let's take a look at it, right? The challenge has been much. Mr. David, for me, I think Solana is going to give Ethereum a run for its money. I think Solana right now is already eating the lunch of Ethereum. We only have the dinner left. Do you think Ethereum can be able to still hold on to its dinner because its lunch is already gone? Solana has eaten that already.
Hello, everyone. It's quite a privilege being in this platform where we talk it real as it they happen. MoneyTical School of Thought has given a lot of advantage. Over 8 to 9 years experience in the crypto industry.
Yeah.
You've actually done marvelously well for yourself. And it's quite a privilege. So me talking about my expression in the Eric Trump coming up with this endorsement, which we could say that it actually took Ethereum from below 2,500 to 2,900 where it is presently, which is over 25%. Now we could see that Trump family are coming for crypto. Everybody is trying to hold the one they feel hold. Trump has already taken Solana, and we don't know what next he's going for. But obviously we know that Trump must have taken Bitcoin. From the first day he's talking about Bitcoin, hold your Bitcoin, don't sell your Bitcoin. Now we can see that Bitcoin has been very much performing ever since the ETF, and then Ethereum has not significantly done anything ever since we heard about Ethereum ETF approval and all that. So, but Ethereum is still struggling around 300 million, which, according to you, I believe that Ethereum is going to get some closer market this period. But nonetheless, I'm looking at US they are going to come up with Ethereum still maintaining the first, second, and third. And Ethereum is a more decentralized platform that is able to accommodate a lot of projects, a lot of DeFi, a lot of metaverse, a lot of ease that brought in big money into the crypto space. Most of them came through Ethereum. Over 80% of projects launched, the one we saw as of 2018, most of them were all Ethereum. It was later on that we started hearing about others like Binance Smart Chain, but then Ethereum is still leading. All other projects that have to do with Solidity and all of them is still Ethereum that is leading. So we cannot actually see big time projects with great venture capitalists and great investors that are going for other projects aside from Ethereum. But for now, we can say that what Ethereum is still suffering is the deficiency of Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance, was it 2-3 days ago? It hit 64. I was mentioning it to my community where I was actively participating. I was telling them, Ethereum is going to start its own move. Now, I was looking at the statistics, we have Ethereum based on after every bull, after every halving, Ethereum always starts its move on February. And that February marks the bottom for Ethereum based on Ethereum Bitcoin dominance, Ethereum Bitcoin. Now you can see that Ethereum Bitcoin has been crashing, forming new lows. But from this point, this February, I'm not expecting, after this market wipe that just happened a few days ago, I'm not expecting any other thing that will happen in Ethereum. Maybe something that will take Ethereum below 2,000. That is not possible. But even in peradventure it happens, it will be a gold mine for people who are very much educated, who have the privilege of something like MoneyTical School of Thought, to take massive advantage. Even if you have to invest in meme coins, Ethereum project like ENS and all those kind of projects that are based on simplifying activities for Ethereum, I think it will be a massive one, because Ethereum is going to have a massive attention once Bitcoin dominance start to crash, which I believe February, March is not going to exceed February, March. Bitcoin dominance will lose this support that is hanging around 59, 58. It's going to lose, and once it loses it, we are going to see Bitcoin dominance coming down to the lows of 51 and 52.
Well, let's take it as you have said it, because for me, I think Bitcoin dominance is not going to lose the fight so fast. Reason being that, bro, this is not 2017.
Exactly.
We have smart money. We have smart money in the game. Smart money is right now playing the game.
Cracking
They are
everybody.
right now in the field. So, guys, I don't think Bitcoin dominance is going to lose that much. But however, I'm not doubting that the Ethereum pumping will also begin. But then, I personally would diversify my portfolio between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Because take it or leave it, Solana is going to continue to be within the top 5 to top 7 cryptocurrency throughout this 2025 bull run. Reasons being that Solana, let's not forget it, is presently right now the number 1 go-to place for meme coins. In as much as meme coins are non-utility tokens, in as much as they are shit coins, let's not forget the fact that meme coins are the easy way money gets into crypto. A lot of people are coming into crypto because of meme coins. Why? Because when you hear somebody, okay, a young boy or a young girl down the street just invested $100 and she has made $10,000 in one shitcoin, everybody wants that kind of miracle. So people are rushing into meme coins.
Yeah.
You understand? A lot of people coming into crypto, especially the Gen Z right now, coming into crypto, they are coming in because of what they are seeing with meme coins. So a lot of money will be coming through that meme coins. Then when they come through meme coins, the big guys from the utility project like Ethereum and Bitcoin, all of that, and Avalanche and all that will now come in and then, devour the money and take them out.
But don't forget, right? Meme coins coming up to, do their own thing. I can't see meme coin coming up to bring in $1 billion, or let's just put it about $10 billion, that much to Solana.
Solana right now is what, over 100 billion?
Yes, but I don't
what are you saying?
I don't see meme coin coming to create that aura for Ethereum for Solana to do anything extraordinary in this moment. What I think that has that energy for extraordinary is a project that carries over 60% of real-time projects that has been there for at least over 5 years. And they are still performing activities.
Do not
at things.
Ethereum is not among the ISO 20222 qualified tokens, selected tokens. Ethereum is not among them. We have XRP, we have Quant, we have Hedera Hashgraph. Do you understand? I think is it XDC or which one? But Ethereum is not among them. So when I'm talking about smart money, guys, you're looking at, guys, whether you like it or not, right? Regulation is coming, and it's going to come under Trump's administration.
A lot of countries are already putting it.
Yeah.
Like in
this regulations are not going to be paying attention to. In fact, a lot of them would disqualify the meme coins. No doubt about that. But what I'm trying to say here is that before these regulations will come to take full effect, right, people will still continue to roll out their money in shitcoins. Look at what happened with Trump official coin. That coin made it from 0 to over $6 billion within 24 hours. So if you are saying you don't share any shitcoin that can pump in 10 billion to Solana, I will tell you that Trump coin did it. That is 6 billion, over 6 billion is almost 10 billion. They did it. And any other coin can do it.
That coin. But there's something I want you to know.
Any other project can do it.
There's something I want you to look at now. And
Elon Musk can make any project, can cause any project to do that.
Obviously, with his $400 billion, he can take just 1% and then the rally start. But then I just want you to look at this. It's now about data and energy. Ethereum has the data. Ethereum has maintained some consistency in its data. People can read, you can open Ethereum chart and you can see the regularity, the consistency in movement. So these are people, a lot of Europeans now are scared of the volatility in all these altcoins. So they cannot come in now and start buying Bitcoin at 100K. And they cannot come in now and start looking at, oh, Trump coin is going to do extraordinary. What they are going to look now is which one is the second best thing that happened to crypto. And that is what, by in principle, every investor would like to know, okay, I missed the first rally. Oh, I missed it. Which one now is the next cake that I can eat from? And people now, the analysts will come with, yeah, look at how Ethereum has been moving. And we can see Ethereum is no match for me to Solana. Despite the Solana movement, Solana has the likes of Near protocol to go and deal with, Aptos to go and deal with in terms of their the transaction cost in all their whatever they have to do. It has those people. Ethereum is still maintaining that kingship in terms of DeFi. And it's not going to come today and somehow lose it to Solana because Solana is moving up. I'm not going to be surprised to see Ethereum somehow get to $500 to $1 trillion. At least $500 billion, yeah.
Well, that is going to be a very big one. And
$500 billion is not going to be a big deal.
The fact here is, in as much as I'm speaking in favor of Solana, right, that does not mean I don't recognize the fact and achievement that Ethereum has made, right? Let's not forget the fact that most of the big institutions, the big smart money, have their investment in Ethereum because prior to the launching of implementation of the Segwit protocol on the Ethereum blockchain, right, a lot of these companies came in to invest in Ethereum because of the sharding protocol. The sharding protocol, right, which introduced staking. Do you understand? I say Segwit. Sorry, it was sharding. I was meant to say the sharding protocol, right, which introduced which converted
proof of work.
Yes, moved Ethereum from proof of work to proof of stake. Do you understand? Now, because of that, a lot of institutions want to be the one providing the staking nodes. You understand? Providing the staking pool for the whole world that wants to stake in Ethereum. You understand? So these big guys are not going to just allow Ethereum to sit where it is for long or crumble below where it already is. You understand? That fact is stated. That fact is clear. I understand that. But what I'm trying to say here is I am looking at the usual tradition that Ethereum has always maintained, which is maintaining a 10% valuation of the price of Bitcoin at all time. Ethereum has completely depegged from that tradition. Looking at from when the Bitcoin ETF was approved and Ethereum ETF was also approved, Ethereum has depegged from that tradition of maintaining 10%. Bitcoin got to 100,000, Ethereum remained 3,000. If Ethereum was still respecting that tradition, Ethereum would have been at 10,000, while Bitcoin at 100,000.
That's why we say
10,000 is 10%.
Let's just watch what will happen in Ethereum.
When Bitcoin got to 109,000, Ethereum would have gotten to around 11,000 because that would have been 1% of 10% of the value of Bitcoin. But Ethereum has depegged from that tradition. So I really don't know, but I'm not saying Ethereum is not going to do what you're saying it's going to do, but I think that
Ethereum to $1 trillion.
I'm not doubting that Ethereum can get to $1 trillion. But what I'm saying is that in as much as Ethereum is going to move, right, whatever blessings that come on Ethereum is going to affect, because Ethereum covers all the different crypto narratives. You talk about decentralized exchange, you talk about decentralized finance, you talk about the metaverse, NFTs. Ethereum covers even talk about shitcoins, meme coins.
Most
right?
of the meme coins that are
But
still
Solana
surviving.
right now, most of the Solana, 90% of Solana tokens are usually, 90% of them are just meme coins, shit
Pump
coins,
and dump.
right? Pump and dump coins. So, but if Ethereum begins to move, the shit coins on Ethereum will begin to move. And that will also attract the shit coins on Solana to move as well. So my own advice is diversify your portfolio. Make sure you have some Ethereum because Ethereum is about to move. But as Ethereum is moving, Solana will also follow suit.
I think Solana has the counterpart it has to deal with is SRP. Solana should just try and see how it can challenge SRP first. So from there we can now start.
That is actually going to be a serious battle for Solana, right? It's going to be a serious battle for Solana because Solana is just $100 billion market cap. That's total
SRP
valuation.
is about 150.
While XRP is about 150 billion and Ethereum is about 340 billion. Right, it's going to be a serious battle for Solana. Now, moving to number two, we're talking about number two is the DeepSeek, right, and what is happening between China and the US. You understand? Now, this DeepSeek AI something brought a lot of issues between China and the US, and the US was shocked to discover what the Chinese were able to build with DeepSeek, considering the fact that they did not have the super high-tech chips that NVIDIA has launched out there in recent time, right? The latest chip, NVIDIA chips, best chip that the Chinese have is the NVIDIA H800 chips, which, as far as record have it, the US stopped the shipping of those chips to China since 2020. This is 2025. You understand? Now, I believe that if the Chinese have been able to master a crooked way to develop something that can challenge giants like ChatGPT from OpenAI and Gemini from Google, I also think that the Chinese are doing something in the crypto space that is coming to challenge Bitcoin, because the Chinese somewhat believe that Bitcoin is a US agenda. What do you think on that side? Because this is a Cold War, but it's not going to be a world of noise now, but it's going to be a war, trade wars and microchip war that will be taking place within the next 4 years.
Do you know the aspect of this whole DeepSeek that mesmerizes me in terms of generative intelligence is the fact that what US spent billions of dollars to make, DeepSeek made it with less than $6 million. It is so unbelievable, and it's just like a flaunt on the eyes of America. So that is first. But now, America are now coming to sanction everybody, make traces of how did China get position, because they are now putting it like this is an intellectual property theft that this guy is committed.
Yeah.
They don't have this kind of prototype. How come you guys do it? You guys come to the table and tell us. If you guys are not able to say that, then we are going to come up with our own plan. And then don't forget that it's a chip war, and this chip war has been between America and China trying to show off their strength. NVIDIA actually had a significant move downward due to these issues, which made it to lose about $590 million, sorry, due to this whole crash. And we saw some kind of other effects in the market. Stock market has their own slicing going down because of this little chip war. Because chip war, almost everything, Bitcoin is based on chip and energy. Every value, every digital value that we spend or see or use today is based on chip. Your telephone, everything you can think about is based on chip. So now America has made their interest known.
I hope you're referring to microchip, not potato chip.
No. Not plantain chips. So I'm talking about microchips. So we can now see that America has made their interest known in Taiwan, protecting Taiwan with all their might, TSMC, they are giving it every support it needs, even though they are trying to bring to Phoenix their own manufacturing place for chips. But then the Asia has it like Taiwan is the main place for chip manufacturing, and China is saying that 2025 as a last year President Xi was saying that 2025 that they are going to do everything within their power to bring back Taiwan to the motherland. That is going to cause a serious catastrophe.
Yeah, between the US and China.
Between the US and
It's
China.
going to be a serious battle.
Now,
getting Taiwan back to China is going to be a serious battle.
this is now, this TSMC now are the only people that we can say, okay, this is what they have. South Korea are also worried. Everybody is now asking DeepSeek, what are you doing? Because these are people who manufacture chips and they are all loyal to America. So China is now using this chip in a way to challenge America. So I'm just saying it like it is going to have an effect, which I wouldn't say, but it can be the Black Swan event. If it eventually happens, it may get us to the point of Black Swan event where we may start seeing crypto and everything crashing due to the trade war. We don't know what it's going to look like. So I don't know if
Well, for me, I think this battle between US and China is not going to end anytime soon, because there is something that I discovered. I don't know if it's market or on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, but I think it should be on CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap has created a specific category called Made in US Coins. And I'm asking myself, I said, since when did we move from
decentralized
ideology-based crypto project to country-based crypto project? Because normally what you see is, AI crypto project, metaverse crypto project,
the
super,
RWAs and
you understand? Artificial intelligence crypto-based project. How do you call them? Meme coins, shit coins, and all that, right? When did we now move from ideology-based to country-based? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Normally before you will see, okay, they tell you blockchain-based, protocol-based, AI-based project, metaverse-based project, NFT-based project, and all that. When did we start having currently-based project?
You see,
This is when did it start? Because cryptocurrency is not supposed to be something that is dependent on which country it's made from. It should be on what ideology is it built upon or built for.
it's now coming from the aspect of government are now coming to have indirect investment on crypto. And nobody will want their government to invest in crypto and then indirectly it will now be leading to capital flight. The money will now be benefiting some other
Countries.
hoodlums. So they need, just like you can see, some countries in Eastern Europe now have implemented 10 to 20% profit, I think tax on profit on crypto. They have implemented it. So gradually now, it is now going to start spreading. But people are now going to look at their domiciled projects. But even at that, I still do not think even government participation is going to disarm that aspect of decentralization. But what I'm thinking is going to do in the long run is going to bring in more environment for competition. More money is going to come in, and then more regulation is going to come in. As the more money is coming in, they are putting in their own regulation to curtail the whole management. Because US are not expecting you that, if you are bringing in, if you are investing in Bitcoin to have Bitcoin reserve, and then some country like Germany will start to sell it, selling the top on us, and then we are keeping the reserve. Maybe somehow we come to the point of having a Black Swan event, and then Germany must have sold at $100,000 or at somehow bigger value, and America will have to hold it at 10,000. So it's not going to be fair. So Trump is going to handle it.
Do you think that this trade war between China and the US is going to somewhat lead Chinese into developing their own kind of, maybe not Bitcoin, but their own cryptocurrency that will be backed by their government? Because cryptocurrency is inevitable right now from where we are going with the world.
Yeah, but even if China has the population, if they bring out their project now, yes, what use is it going to be? What use? It takes time to dilute some kind of project like that. If not, to have a project that will be like Ethereum and Bitcoin is not easy. Because if it's just to launch project, what is happening today? Could have gone to buy up Bitcoin Cash, just like the way Elon Musk bought Twitter. They could have looked for the even cheapest project and buy.
And buy it off.
Yes, but don't forget that Binance is a China project. It's classified as China project.
Exactly.
So with that being said, even if China wants to do anything, I think they have actually showed their participation in terms of supporting and giving enabling environment for Bybit and Binance. So I don't think they can come up with bringing up their own government token, because I do not see any significant impact that is going to do. Even if they impose it on their individuals or their citizens, it's not going to have any effective achievement.
Well, we can't say, but let's not forget that is either the I think China is the world's most populated country.
Yes,
if I'm not mistaken. So that is not something you should joke with, right? Remember, there's an agenda made in China 2025. So it's an agenda that by 2025, 50% of everything in the world will be made in China. So we're already in 2025. It has come. This is an agenda they started about 15 years ago. And right now in the world, whether you like it or not, almost everything you use, even all the gadgets here in the studio here, most probably
they need to be
are made in China. So don't underestimate China if they want to launch something of their own, that they cannot do it, right? They can do it, and they have the population to actually push it.
Yeah.
However, like you said, Binance, which is the world #1 largest cryptocurrency, is made in China. So these guys can do it. AliExpress, which happen to be the world largest, it may not be the most valuable, but it's the world largest e-commerce website, because it's available for all countries to use. Unlike Amazon, that it was are you aware that it was AliExpress and Alibaba that made Amazon to start allowing people from Nigeria and
third world
Ghana,
countries
to buy something from Amazon?
The competition.
Before Alibaba and AliExpress, you cannot buy something from Amazon. If you want to buy something from Amazon, you have to go through third-party companies. There's one company they call Mall for Africa. There's another one they call, I won't give them free promotion, but there are a lot of companies like that. You understand? You have to go through third-party companies to buy something from Amazon. You cannot sit in your third world country and order something from the US. And I begin to wonder, are these people serious? Do they actually want to conquer? Do they actually want to reach out to the whole world? Do they want to expand? Why is it that I cannot buy something from the US simply because I'm in a third world country? But AliExpress, Alibaba, China came and did it. They made it open. Anybody from anywhere, any part of the world can buy something from AliExpress and Alibaba, you understand, and get it shipped down to you at the cheapest price possible, right? So trust me, if the Chinese guys, like I am suspecting, if they are already working on a project of their own, when it comes out, trust me, there's anything the Chinese are good at, it's copycatting and making sure what they copycatted is going to be better than yours.
Yeah, but
and I can assure you,
just before you round up, I just want you to know that China are good at copying things, but in terms of driving market volume, I don't think China has that power to drive market volume, because they cannot impose.
You think so?
Of course they don't.
After dethroning Japan as the second largest economy to become the second largest economy themselves.
That's I'm coming
China
to.
dethroned Japan.
Yes.
That's over 10 years ago. They dethroned Japan to become the second largest economy in the world.
They were able to take advantage of Africa in terms of using a more of subsidized valuation of manufacturing.
Goods and services, yes.
They just started doing that economy of scale, where they will now do quantity production without quality, which is what made them have that, and it was only to Africa.
But are you aware that China is also taking over the US market?
Of course, those places, they have regulation, they have trade-offs. They check out the quality you are bringing in. Unlike Africa, they dump anything they like.
Anyway, guys, moving on to the top topic on the episode today. We're talking about Picoin. So for guys, those of you who are fan of Picoin, this particular section of the episode is a part where you have to pay attention. Now, Picoin has been a project that has been existent, I think, since as way back as I think 2019. That's when I begin to hear of Picoin.
Yeah, free mining of Picoin.
And people have been mining Picoin without any hardware resources.
Just your phone.
It's just a simulation. You understand? Using your phone, because what people are actually doing on their phone is just simulation of mining. That's not actual mining. You understand? Actual mining involves high-speed processing computer microchips, computer processors. You understand? Which you cannot do on your phone. And these things generate a lot of heat and burn a lot of electricity.
Honestly.
You understand? So what they were doing was just simulation, but however, it was mining and people were getting the
simulation of Bet Niger.
the digital tokens, as they call it, right? But right now, what's surprising me is the rumor flying. Some people will tell you, oh, one PyCoin is worth $150. Some say it's worth $40. Some say it's worth $11 and all that. And I laugh at that because it's the same PyCoin that I see people selling down here on the street for 1,000 naira. Some people even buying it for 200 naira. The same PyCoin. Now, what people don't understand that is taking place right now is that whales, people who actually believe in the project, as stockpiling those tokens. They will buy it off in the market, and even if eventually the coin is going to be worth $1, the very day it's worth $1, most of these whales will dump on the market.
Honestly, because it doesn't have any use.
Everybody got it for free. Do you understand? So a lot of people are going to dump a lot of those whales that are packing it right now.
They don't even have a PTPA. Nothing.
You understand? A lot of them are going to dump on the market. Even the day is going to hit $1, not even $10, let alone it getting to $11. So I don't even see where that is going to come from. And I don't see any big institution anywhere in the world or any smart money coming to want to invest in PyCoin. Unlike projects like Notcoin that did well, or IceCoin that did well. Why? Because they had a lot of exchanges that invested in them. PyCoin right now is still not available on any centralized cryptocurrency exchange
anywhere,
and I've not seen any support coming from any centralized crypto exchange, let alone decentralized cryptocurrency exchange. So I don't even know where the valuation of that price of $40 or $150 is coming from. Or what do you think, bro?
Honestly, you've actually hit it. It's all hoax. It's all scam. I can't just put it for the people who are holding it and believing it. I'm so sorry, but I don't see PyCoin because you say you are mining. But in actual world, there is no real mining. There's no, just like Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Bitcoin consumes in every year, Bitcoin consumes 120 terawatts
of electricity.
That is equivalent of $25 billion.
Yeah.
Which is almost Nigerians' budget in a whole year. That is what Bitcoin consumes.
Bitcoin alone is consuming.
A whole 200 million population budget is what Bitcoin consumes on energy. And you are coming up to give people your tokens and there is no hard work supporting it. No, there is no expenses you made.
No, but let's even come from the side of the sentiment of what happened with Notcoin, right? People also mine Notcoin, in fact, on Telegram app, right?
Yeah,
and Notcoin did well when they launched, right? They did well. So, but it's not the same thing that's going to happen with
PyCoin. Has faded. The era when it's supposed to have rained. Perhaps the people who launched the project would have waited and then launch it now. But something that has been there since 2019, this is 6 years, and you still never get value.
For me, the reason
the reason
why I think it's a big hoax is because, David, if PyCoin had launched before concept like Notcoin and the rest of them,
exactly,
right, PyCoin would have made it.
But
what Notcoin has already done, IceCoin and the rest of them, it will be difficult for PyCoin to make any name if they decide to launch right
or even attract any investor.
This is a project that has been on the street for over 6 years.
It promises.
And has not been able to attract any venture capitalists, let alone any smart money.
Despite the community.
And people are valuing it at $40, $100, and you see people selling their properties to buy PyCoin. Guys, I don't know, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't think that PyCoin of a thing is worth what it's worth, and I don't even think it will be worth even $1 if you decide to hit the market right now. And as
PyCoin at $1,
I don't even think it's going to worth $1, right? Because no smart money, no venture, no any money coming into the project. They've not been able to secure any major investment.
What use case? What use case are they settling?
No use case whatsoever.
Not even for payment.
No infrastructure. Nothing. Right? And they are not listed on any centralized or even decentralized exchange. So no partnership with the key industry players in the crypto sector.
Not even in Trust Wallet, not even in what are all these, not even in Uniswap or even PancakeSwap.
Nowhere.
So there's no liquidity for it. So who is going to produce it? Who is going to provide the liquidity? You see where the thing is coming? Because the value, just a minute. When I was listening to a podcast and it was saying Bitcoin is actually considered as a battery. That when you look at this digital value, you know, some people may not really know what Bitcoin represents. They think it's just there for exchanging. Nations spend a lot of money on energy, and once you spend that money on energy,
you must get it back.
There is no way you can. No, I mean, like once you burn, like in your car driving your diesel, once you burn it, you are not getting it back.
Yes.
Do you get?
Yeah,
so if
the value, you must get the value.
Yes,
for
that utilization of what you did.
Yes.
So this utility is what Bitcoin is coming. Bitcoin is consuming a whole lot of energy, and there is no way a project that consumes over 22 or 25 billion dollars on energy, not even the infrastructure, not for the maintenance, nothing that will make a project that takes such amount not to get reasonable moves or reasonable acceptance. But then we are seeing people coming up with the ideology that we were buying when we were in 2016, when we are still newbies trying to get to understand what is happening. People are still buying it. Now, 2018, a lot of time people came in ICO was a very nice time. It was a very nice time. I took advantage of ICO.
Yeah, we made money. We made a lot of money.
Oh God! ICO. You just use $100, and then next thing you see $10,000 a Bitcoin.
Yes,
it was so easy, but it can't happen now. Government are coming in. A lot of interest have been established.
Yes.
So everybody should. It's not a time for you to look at real projects, real use cases like. What are the programming language, what are the volume that drives this market, what are the costs for the transaction, you check out those things. Then you look at who are the venture capitalists behind it, what are going to be the interest of the market makers, before you now start talking about yourself, the retail money. Because if you carry your money and go in and be waiting for one project, maybe you have to wait. This is 6 years. Maybe you have to wait for like another 10 years again. That will be 16 years. Maybe like 2035. Not quite you still come.
Guys, don't wait for 2035. Don't wait for 16 years. So for those of you who are fan of Bitcoin, I'm very, very sorry if you don't like this part, but the truth has to be said, and we have said it here on the MoneyTical School of Money podcast. Guys, my name is Obi.
Knowledge made easy.
And I will hope to see you guys in the next video. If you have not subscribed, this is the right time for you to do. Here on this particular podcast, as time progresses, we'll be having more guests and more people in the studio to discuss and interact more about what's happening in the crypto and the blockchain space entirely. My name is Obi Crypto, and I have David
Crypto.
in the building. Over and out.
Peace.
What does money mean to you? Power, influence, access, freedom, riches, or wealth? Money is life, people. Welcome to the MoneyTical Radio and Television Real Life Show. The only place you get educated and stay informed about anything money. How you make money, how and where you make smart investment moves, how you spend the money. Here at MoneyTical Radio and TV, we lecture the masses on why they don't make money, and to the rich, how to increase their money. Live interviews, vox pops, podcasts, and in-house chats with key industry players across all monetary sectors of human existence. What exactly do we talk about? We talk crypto, we talk fiat, we talk AI and robotics, and we talk blockchain under intense analysis in real time. Catch the MoneyTical session on our website at www.moneytical.com.
This is not a financial advice. Do your own research.
We're also available on social media. Just follow the MoneyTical hashtag.